Hello there guys, and welcome to Cox and Nut Gaming. Today I am doing a tutorial on how to play the Archer, or at least how I play the Archer, because there are many ways to play each class. So for starters, my 4 abilities of choice are Hawk Harass, because it's good, nice, single target damage with a 3-second stun, and most importantly, costs no mana. So on those times where you're forced to spam your abilities, you can always rely on Hawk Harass for a nice bit of damage. Headshot is the biggest single target damage ability we have, and I'd say it's a must-have for taking down bosses within time limits. And comboing the two is very nice for taking down stronger enemies, such as Pete, the big ogre. You can pretty much one-shot him by just using those 2 abilities. And Robotrons, they're always a ball ache, and those 2 abilities again, they either one-shot them or leave them with like a smidgen of health left just to auto-attack down. The other core ability I'd say is Piercing Shot. This is good for taking out trash mobs. Mainly just taking out trash mobs, but it also has no range on it. Well, it has a range, but you can shoot off the screen and you'll be able to hit things which you know are there if you're struggling with dungeon, but you kind of know the layout. And lastly, I use Roll. I've seen people make do with loads of different things like Catrops, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, the backwards leap thing and the bear traps, but you know, it's just preference really. I like the 300% block for 2 seconds, and I use it quite a lot, especially when fighting bosses like Duh. So I mean, yeah, those are my abilities of choice. Gear, I recommend going pure DPS. Just focus on nothing else but the DPS stat. If it increases your DPS, equip it. So I can see everything I've got on here gives me DPS in some shape or form. So whether it's giving me DPS or crit chance or crit percentage, I find there's a lot of hidden stats. So like say here, this armor doesn't actually say it gives me any damage, whereas if I take it off, you can see my damage per second goes down, and then if I highlight it, it does say in green +9 damage per second. So, you know, if it says it gives you more damage per second than what you've got on, I'd say equip it. It hasn't done me wrong yet. So yeah, so that's my build and my gear. So without further ado, I shall move on to some dungeons and show you that in practice. Right then, so I'm level 14, so I've gone into a level 14 dungeon just to kind of show what it's like versus my recommended level. I am able to do higher level dungeons with this build. I just there we go. I just can't. I'm a smidgen off being able to do it in the time limit at the moment. So sad times, but once I hit level 15 and I get some nice level 15 gear on, I think I'll be able to steamroll. To be honest, I'm kind of getting that stage where I don't even have to use potions anymore. Although I have just pulled everything. You can see there, that was a bad pull, but I should be able to recover from this. Should be in the keyword. So I can just combat roll out if things get a bit hairy. Gotta try and focus down the Robotrons because they're shielding everyone. Grab the health. You can see there, that you know, that was a hairy situation. I pulled way more than I should have, but you know, I got out of it alive just because I had my combat roll, just gives me 300% block for a while. Plus it allows you to roll through enemies, which when you're stuck in a corner like that is just amazing. So I'm gone the wrong way. Okay, so aim for the Defendertron first. No problem. Am I in the boss room already? No. So I can take one of these guys down one shot, just move out of the way of the hooks, get them down. Oops. I don't often see him run towards you like that. Maybe it's because he's a push type. Ow. There we go. Now, I don't have a preference on what type of crossbow is best to use, but at the moment I'm using rapid fire and it works for me, so... if you see archers using headshot ability, which is the one they're using there, move. It does hurt. Always watch out for springboard traps. And just a nicely timed sidestep tends to do the trick. So here we are in the boss room. I've got about just over a third of my time left. I like to set up the slow traps. I mean, it's just the dragon boss. This is going to be so easy. I probably won't even have to move. I'll just nuke him down, but I'll sidestep the flamethrowers. It's quite rare actually to see a dragon in this level of dungeon. You can see that I've got about 30% block at the moment, just naturally. So you do just tend to block a lot of stuff as well. And there you have it. I've got quarter time. That was a level 14 dungeon. Admittedly, not the hardest level 14 dungeon I've ever done, but you know, a quarter of my time left. If that had I'd say the only bad thing about that dungeon was the boss at the end. He probably should have had the lizard, whatever it's called, the dinosaur. But even then, I had more than enough time to kill it and wouldn't have needed potions or anything. So yeah, I'll give that one a 3. Alright, here we are in another level 14 dungeon. Hopefully I can do this one justice. Nice. I was hoping to see some of these guys, just because I'd say the main thing I struggle with, if anything, is when you have robo shield bots comboed with the bigger robot shield bots. Well, I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but yeah. So hopefully we'll see some of that. But oh crap, mines. Yeah, mines as well, especially with it, because obviously. Alright, yeah, so this is kind of not what you want to do. You want to actually avoid mines, because unlike the warrior, who can heal off most mobs, unless you've got a weapon with lifesteal on it, which I'm yet to see one which is actually worth equipping, you know, your main source of health is just picking up orbs. So here we go, Pete Poundmore, 3-shot, so it's good. There you go, 3-second stun, deals with those guys nice and easily. When you see archers using headshot, it is quite important to make sure you're avoiding it, just because it does hurt. Plenty of time to pick up gold. There's no rush for these guys. They pack more punch than it's worth to just stand there and tank them. So just kite them back until you've got your cooldowns back, and then just finish them off. Whoops. He drops any health? No. Alright, so let's see what boss we got. It's probably going to be the dinosaur. Oh god, it's Durr. Alright, so yeah, I've got half time left. All you want to do with Durr is just every time he raises his club up, just take a little step to the side, and then just nuke him down in between. As long as you can survive his berserk stage, which is stage 2, you'll be fine. He takes more damage, does, when he's not in this mode here. So when he's like walking between you after every 3 shots, that's when you want to let's grab these health things quick if I can. If you can get a few cheeky shots off him while he's walking, you'll find you damage him a lot quicker. Oh, I missed that one. There you go. See, I'm going to leave that health thing there, because it means I can roll onto it if he starts to hurt me. So get as much damage on him as you can quickly. If you've got mana, roll. Grab health. And there you go. Now all you've got to do, get as close to the door as you can so you don't waste time afterwards. But every time he raises his club up and you see the screen shake, just take a tiny step to the side and just wait for him to die. Then the nice thing about this is obviously you can't control the time, you know, it doesn't help. So as long as you've got to make sure you've got time left to survive this. One more I think. Oh, there we go. So that was a level 14 dungeon with Durr as the final boss. And you know, there's not a lot of time left. Wow, this guy really didn't have much gold at all. But it's not a lot of time left, 18 seconds. So you know, but it's a comfortable bracket. So yeah, it was an alright dungeon. And there you have it, guys. This has been my tutorial on the Archer. So if you have any questions about anything you've heard me say or seen me do, please feel free to leave them below and I shall answer them. And also, if you have any suggestions on how I can improve my gameplay, also leave them in the comments below, because I in no way claim to be the master of all things bow-like. I've only actually had the game for 3 days. So yes, so thanks for watching, guys. Please give it a like if you found this helpful or just entertaining to watch, and subscribe if you want to see more of my tutorials at a further date, because I do actually have a level 14 knight as well, so I might start doing a little tutorial on him as well. So I'll see you later, guys.